Hi-ho everyone, I am Nathan Blake and welcome to Moonlighter. This will be the first of many long play episodes I'm going to do on the channel from now on. Expect 30-minute to hour-long episodes. So this is a pretty new game that just came out, looked really, really cool, seemed to have a whole bunch of neat stuff going on here. I want to turn the screen shake way up! We definitely want the text speed up higher, and difficulty, let's just go on the hardest difficulty and see what happens, right? What's the worst that could happen, right? Right? It's gonna be great. Okay, so pretty excited about some of this. It seems to be a rogue-like action RPG game, so kind of if Zelda and a rogue-like game had a baby. Among the stars of the night, there was a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the Gungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. They named Rhinoka. Among the settlers, two groups shined brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed, as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we are playing as Will here, who apparently is a shop owner and a hero, both, which is interesting, because obviously you talked about those as two separate groups. But yeah, the game more or less seemed to indicate that maybe we would be doing some shopkeeping simulation on top of our adventuring, which seems like a pretty cool idea. It's very, very cute art style. It reminds me just a little bit of Enter the Gungeon, stuff like that. Left trigger equals rolls. Okay, yeah. So, pretty excited to see where some of this stuff goes. But, who knows? We can roll over and through enemies. Heck yes. Heck yes! So on these long play missions, obviously, I'm going to be, or videos, I'm going to try to keep it pretty high energy the entire time. I'm going to try to keep good conversations going with you guys for a couple of reasons. One of the major reasons being that I don't intend on doing much editing on these ones. So obviously that could be a little less ideal in certain situations. What the heck was that? And so, oh, I'm using a broom. I totally thought that was some sort of hammer before. That's pretty delightful, actually. Obviously, it's a little less ideal in some situations to have less edited videos, but I want these long-form videos to be available on the channel. And therefore, you know, not all, if I'm going to be doing really long videos, it is really difficult to do a lot of edits. So, but you're still going to see fully edited videos on the channel. That's what I'm going to be doing, is one short, one long. So just grab all for now, I guess. All right, what do you have? Broken swords and foundry rests. So I don't know if I'm going to need everything or what I'm going to want to do. Okay, alrighty. Well, we got something going on here. Ow! Okay, this seems like it's already a pretty difficult thing. I wonder if... Dang! Okay. Wow, they're kicking my butt. Yep, okay, there I go. There I go. Alright, well. I was looking for the healing button and had not managed to find it, so... Okay, that didn't work out so well. Ah, just spit us out. But I bet you we weren't really supposed to be able to do that. That looked kind of like a never-ending sort of thing, and this looks a lot like a cinema screen. What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. How do you know my name, Xenon? How do you know my name, punk? I don't know who you are, so how do you know who I am? So, home, shop. It's pretty funny that they have to mark their doors like that. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Oh, this is like my grandpa. Okay. There is no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Hey, old man, what you want? Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Maybe. Well, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You're the last of our family. The only one left to run Moonlighter. You cannot keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Yeah, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. So he's not actually my grandpa. He's just somebody who is a friend of the family, basically. Hard to tell, though. Even I have white hair. I'm not even that old. I thought it was just a family trait. Successfully selling your merchandise take knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now open the shop up and allow the customers in. This seems cool. Hold to open shop.
Do I want this? It seems cool. Yay, I want it. It seems nice.
Okay. Sell. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them, not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Yeah, so that's the same item for twice as much, so that's probably not going to look good. Probably not going to be alright. See, he's going to be a frowny face. I don't think I need to tell you that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned?
Yeah, I guess so.
Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher than something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on undiscovered wares and artifacts. Oh, okay, he's saying it should have all the information on what I have. Oh, okay. Notebook. Okay, so people will be perfectly happy with crystallized energy being sold at 100. So I could maybe bump the price up a tiny bit, but it would be fine. Surging through a golem crystallizes upon its destruction. Harness its power, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so very cool. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory. That responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far and use that pendant, boy. Yeah! Use the pendant! Pendant 2 for the win. The pendant is mightier than the sword. Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. Okay, so I can head off this way to the dungeon.
The people of Ryokar are so accustomed to culture artifacts from the dungeon, they have become a part of our daily lives, even a part of our food. Yay, food!
Okay, is this up towards the dungeon? That's what it looks like. Yeah, here we go. It's dungeon time. Golem Dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. Alright, yeah! We are a merchant and a hero, I expect. So, we should be able to be successful in the Merchant Hero Dungeon that we have found ourselves, which apparently changes every day, which makes sense because this is totally a roguelike. Okay, so we now are shield and sword user, which is good. I noticed that I had no way of using any combos with the other way of doing it, which was super frustrating. I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna boop this guy in the face, and then he would kind of stop attacking all of a sudden, which was pretty frustrating. Ow. Nice. Okay, I got that figured out. I know how to fight that guy now. I should definitely keep healed up because that was my problem last time that I noticed is I wasn't, like, ready to... Oh, dang. Ow! Okay, I'm going to, Okay, there we go. Got him. Got him dead. Let's see if we can... Woo! Gotcha! I got it. I killed it dead. It's Deadzo. It's Gonzo. It's... I don't know. Oh, I can still use the broom. The broom is still available. That's pretty fun. Well, the broom actually will work fairly well in certain situations, like exactly that. So, good to remember that. It's also helpful that I have a shield, though. Being able to block attacks was something I... Ooh, there's things here. So I don't know what this is going to look like as far as story and, like, the adventure continuing and stuff. Read. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I. My time is short. I took injury from the strange creatures across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled, one of which is this. Map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy. Said old Crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. Oh, is this like my dad then? But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons, the 5th door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell, but the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Okay, so there's a big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Okay, so yeah, we got a key from each one of them. Each one of them unlocks it, and you get into the 5th dungeon. The 2nd dungeon is on the far right. So, as with a lot of these games, fill up your bag, hold B, teleport bag. Okay. Well, I got things still that oh, this is the end of the road. No more dungeon for me, but I wanted to keep going. Escape with pendant. 11 kills, tons and tons of stuff. Go to town. We're going to town tonight. So this game's really cool. I really like this so far. The young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's going behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem Dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move it, attempt to revitalize the town. Apparently, they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Rhinoka. Nice indeed. Where's this other old dude that just walked up next to him during the conversation, just like, hey, I'm the old man in this town. Get out of here, sonny. The people of Rhinoka are so accustomed to culture artifacts from the dungeon. Oh, this is that guy that I talked to yesterday. Rhinoka, what a town. Here's the lady that bought from us the other day. The people of Rhinoka? Oh, okay. She got the same thing to say. All these people are worthless. They all say the same things. I don't care about any of them. Investment in town. Do you feel the dungeons are too hard? Tired of your old weapon? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. Brute force getting you nowhere in the visit? That wooden hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. Okay. So both of them need 100 gold. So I can't do it for either of them anyway. But and I can't upgrade my shop either. But that's pretty cool. We're gonna be able to continually upgrade things and stuff. Boy, Rhinoka's seen better days. When your grandpa first opened Moonlighter, people from all over the lands could come to visit the shop. The hustle and bustle was constant, but now? Okay, so what do I do now that I've got? Do I go back into my store? Is that it? Okay. Can I adjust prices? I want to reduce the price of this one to 110. Okay, now, there are plenty of items for sale. I am going to sell this one for 10 gold and see what happens. We'll do some of the same with some of these other things. Iron bar. And we'll sell this one for 20. And we will hold to open the shop and see what kind of reactions we get. Okay, 10 for the jelly is a bad price. Okay. 110 for that is a good price. Okay. And is that person willing to pay? No, they're not willing to pay that much for that either. Okay, what about the iron bar for 20? Okay, she seems pretty stoked about that. So 20 seems like one of the better prices on that. So I need to come over here and reduce the price on this to 5. And then we're going to put out some more of these. Just do some of that, I guess, and see what happens. Like, is that how this is going to work? Okay, yeah, so she's willing to buy that at that price, and she's happy. So jelly's at 5, iron bars at 20. See how that works. Yeah, awesome. That guy is willing to buy a whole stack of the iron bars at 20 a piece. So very, very cool. So I'm already getting enough gold in order to move on to the next thing. So, okay, so the thing to do now is go ahead and place some of these other things. Let's put 2 there and set the price at 10 a piece. And then I'll put those there and also set them at 10 a piece and see what happens. A lot of these ones that are slightly less rare, 10 a piece seems like a good starting price to be like, okay, is this a reasonable price? And how do people react to this? And then see what happens. I really like the fact that it's like a sim like this. This is pretty cool. A very unique thing. Okay, so too much for both of those. Okay, so let's run that down to 5. And run this down to 5. Okay, and now we're going to put roots on there, and we're going to sell them at 3. And then broken swords. Come to think of it, broken swords might be used for other things. Actually, a lot of these could be used for other things. But anyway, I'm trying to make enough money to even get things going at this point. So, we'll just see what even happens. It didn't look like they were okay with the vines at that price either. So that's unfortunate. Okay, that guy seems like he's pretty happy with that at that price. So that's super, super cool. Able to go ahead and sell that, make that money. This game's awesome. I like this game. Okay, we're going to sell these for 3 gold apiece and see what happens. Okay, he's willing to do that on that price. Oh, okay, so I sold those too cheap. Those are definitely too cheap. Oh, that's all I got anyway. Okay, so these are still too expensive. So let's see what if they sell at $2 a piece. Maybe $2 a piece is where it's at. I doubt it'll be $1 a piece. That would be crazy. Okay, yeah, $2 a piece is where those sell. And that's the end of the day. So, okay, so I think we're getting a real handle on that aspect, which is pretty cool. What's our timestamp at? Okay. Yeah, so that actually worked out pretty well, I think, all told. So I sold most things for a high number, but I sold the... Oh, I lowered the popularity of iron bars because I sold so many of them. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so we learned to sell these at 5 a piece, right? Yeah. And we want to sell those at 5 a piece. And then, yeah, we'll call that good for right now. Just have it set up. And then we're going to go to the dungeon. To the dungeon to see what we can do. Jacques Bleu. Although I do want to see, can you use this during the day? Town. Okay, so either of these I can afford right now. So, tired of your old weapon. There we go. Okay, is it just going to appear? It'd be great if it just literally just appear. Just boom! Oh, no, he just walks over and does it. I mean, it does pretty much appear at the end of the day because he's definitely not taking very long to do it. So, but, okay, so that's super cool. He'll likely... Okay, there we go. I was like, am I ever going to get to do anything? Okay, Oi, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. Okay, so yeah, so these require items, which I had wondered about. So I definitely shouldn't waste everything all the time. I had wondered about that. But very, very cool to see it more in action. So, okay. So now that he's here, I know what I need, more or less. Not that I paid too much attention. But we'll stop by his shop after we finish dungeons instead of selling everything and see what we still require. Just got a vibration on my controller, which was interesting. It seemed almost timed based on where I was or something. So we'll do one more dungeon run, and then we'll go ahead and call it after that, and just see what happens. You know, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Okay, if I keep swinging right here, apparently I'm gonna beat this guy without even having to fight him. So that works out well for me. Yes, sir, you can just stand there and watch me do that. Meanwhile, apparently items sometimes show up in those pots, which I didn't know before, so that's interesting. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, So I want to approach them from above. Their blades can only go one direction. Okay. No, they fell. They fell. Sacre bleu. Okay, there we go. I was like, no, you don't get to fall. You don't get to fall. Okay, and come on, guys. Come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Ow, ow, ow. I definitely took some damage, but I wanted to make sure that their placement was better this time so that I didn't have to let them fall where I didn't want them. You know, this definitely feels a little bit like Enter the Gungeon, but in a good way. It's got some of the good like aesthetic of it, so that's super cool. I'm very excited to see where this goes, because I always think games like Enter the Gungeon are really cool, and I really enjoy that they have like it's always really cool when they have like a kind of a backstory that's going on in the meantime, you know. As opposed to just, you are in dungeons, and those dungeons are bad, and the game is over now. Okay. Haha, I got it. Almost let that one get away from me. No! There we go. No! Read it. The golems lurking amongst these stone walls are sturdy, but all their combat abilities are clumsy and easy to predict. Some of these guys can proper stun you if they land a hit, though. Okay. If and you say so. Okay, those are not near as dangerous areas as I thought, because you can get right up against the edge and it won't affect you unless you let it. Okay, staying moving is really important in this game. Whoa, whoa, almost died. Almost died. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's mine.
Hey, he was mine.
You remind me more of your father. For any of those who don't recognize those references, play some Star Fox, for goodness sake. Okay, I thought there was a chest there. Was there a chest there? Somebody in the comments tell me what happened to that chest there, because I was certain there was a chest there at one point, and it's gone, and I'm sad. What do we got here? Read! Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Rhinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater, and they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now, these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold, some fame. But not I. No, it's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I am here for the how and why. Neato. Very cool. Bag's getting full, but we can definitely adventure more. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid none. We can keep going. Keep on keeping on. You know what to say. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka, laka, laka, laka. Boom, shakalaka, laka, laka. Boom. Ow, that guy just definitely beamed me way faster and harder than I thought he would. Okay, if I can get this guy without taking any damage, that would be A, great, and B, I would then get to open this chest. I opened the chest! The chest is broken swords, must be placed at the top or bottom of the bag. Interesting. Must be placed to the left or right of the bag. Okay. What does that mean? Why? Surely there must be something to that. Place at the top or bottom of the bag, to the left or right of the bag. Okay, so they are technically to the left and right and the bottom. So they already, the spaces that were available were right. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Ooh, healing waters! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I like it. I like it a lot. I love it. It's the best. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, so you can't keep tools in this place, which I knew was... What is that? What is that? Ow. I mean, I can always go back and heal, I guess. Right? Oh, it was time until he showed up. Who is he? Oh, I don't think I can fight him. I don't think he's killable. I think he's an invulnerable monster. Oh, this is so cool. Heal up. This is awesome. Okay, so we can keep searching, but it's really dangerous now because that guy's here. And oh gosh, what just happened? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Oh yeah, I don't have any room in my tool chest for that. Excuse me, bad guy. I need to be in here and heal up. Healing up. Oh, maybe the healing pool is out of its healing energies for now. So this is some sort of time-based boss that will come after me in rooms that have enemies if I manage to stay in the dungeon for too long. Okay, what is this? Oh, is this the boss room? Oh, I may not should have come in here, but... Oh, no, this is level 2. Oh. And what are you? Oh, you're just a broken sword. This is one of the strange devices that creatures drop when he fled. This one's rich, actually, almost quite literally rich. For every time you item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror. Keep it simple. I do wonder though, where do the treasures dropped inside go, and am I getting the best deal here? Oh, so it's something that I can use to sell things when I'm here in the dungeon if I want to keep going, but I'm out of space. So that's really cool. Okay. So yeah, how much do I get, for instance, if I put vines in there? Mirror that turns items into a small amount of gold. Oh, but it also... I understand. That's not the only thing that it's good for. See, what they were saying is that I can't use my pendant in exchange for gold. So I'm not actually even allowed to use my pendant right now because there's not enough gold to do it. Unless I use the mirror. So basically, it will give me enough gold to use the pendant by sacrificing items. So that's pretty cool, especially if you're halfway through a dungeon. I didn't even realize that it used... Ow, that guy he had my number. He knew where I was gonna be. He's way faster than his counterparts in the lower parts of the dungeon. No, I dropped so many things. No! Go to town? Play again. Go to town. Okay, I see. It's gonna spit me out the next day having failed. Okay, well, I mean, there could have been worse things that happened. I was definitely running out of... I definitely didn't have anything in my inventory, and now I have more gold than I would have, but I don't have anything to sell now, so... Alrighty, well, I think that's as great a place as any to end this video. This has been Moonlighter. It's super cool. I really enjoy it. If you're interested in seeing more of this, please like and comment below. Let me know if you want to see more, because I'm enjoying it, but on these longer play videos, I'm going to be doing whatever you guys want to see. Just let me know and I'll play it. They can be longer videos, they can be longer games or shorter games. It doesn't matter as long as you're interested in playing them. So thank you so much for being here. As always, I will see you in the next one. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. Sayonara! This has been Moonlighter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it in the future, please like and comment below. If you're new to the channel and you would like to be notified of new videos, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Like my channel? Want to see it grow? Share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks again, everyone. Sayonara!